Excellencies, Prime Ministers, Deputy Prime Ministers, Honorable Ministers, here present on the stage, Mr. Aulin Zhao, Secretary General of ITU, senior officials, business leaders, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are very pleased to welcome all of you to Kigali. I hope you are having constructive discussions as well as enjoying your stay here. I would like to thank the organizers of Transform Africa, and in particular, express our appreciation for the productive partnership with ITU. As you know, the Smart Africa Initiative has become a reference point for boosting digital transformation on our continent. But it's what we actually do that makes a difference. For example, last year in Eastern African region, we established, as earlier mentioned by our Minister of ICT, one area network. This required no extra investment besides political will. So imagine how much more we can achieve together right now with what we have if we maintain this momentum. In fact, if the minister probably had gone into some details with the creation of this one area network, subscription numbers went up about 300 times. Revenues went up, I don't know how many times, maybe 50%. Prices for calling went down, actually that's the revenues went up 25%, prices went down 50%. And everybody gained, the private sector, the citizens, everybody was a winner in this without extra investment. In Africa, we are fully aware that our continent has often missed opportunities to accelerate development. In placing ICT at the core of our transformation agenda, we can make sure that Africa is never again left behind. Well, there is never a very good explanation why we have been left behind in the first place. We have the right strategies and plans, but technology is first and foremost about lives, about people. Let me offer a few points in that regard as we move forward. First, the ICT dimension has to inform everything we do in government and probably outside of it. Just as with women's empowerment, it cuts across all departments and portfolios. This means everyone is responsible for integrating ICT into the work of their institutions. Second, technology is not just about gadgets, but results on the ground for citizens to benefit. It can transform the lives of people who may have never touched a smartphone themselves. Behind the scenes, ICT enables government to provide more efficient and accountable public services. This leads to better health outcomes, quicker customs procedures, and computerized land titles. Just as important is what the private sector is able to offer thanks to the enabling environment that has been built. Let me give one small example, which again demonstrates how we can use technology to get results with the resources we have. A few years ago, the city of Kigali gave a unique address to every plot, land plot. At first, this did not seem particularly useful, and many people did not even bother to learn their own address. Now, working with partners with the new system is integrated with Google Maps, spurring the growth of new retail delivery services that create employment for motorcycle taxi drivers, customer service specialists, and web designers, while giving existing businesses new ways to reach customers. And of course, none of that would have been possible without earlier investments to make the internet accessible, faster, and more affordable. The third point is that ICT is increasingly making access to world-class education and information affordable to everyone. Africa can no longer be excluded from globalization. We can develop our human capital and productivity using the same methods that are taken for granted in many other places. But that doesn't mean anything will be easy. The existence of technology doesn't automatically change lives. A mindset of curiosity, responsibility, and hard work is very necessary if we are to become our best selves and compete effectively in the wider world. Of course, technology brings new risks and challenges, which is why we are working to enhance cybersecurity and protect consumers and ourselves. Our aim is to unleash the energy and unexploited talent we know exists on our continent, particularly among young Africans who constitute the majority of our population. I hope we will take full advantage of the wealth of knowledge and experience present at this summit and the global partnerships we have forged to drive Africa's digital revolution. And it should be a revolution in its real sense, not just good words. I thank you very much for your kind attention.